Hi, everybody. Welcome to another Chats with Chaudhry. I hope you're safe and well. Today, I'm delighted to be joined by Matthias Heinrichs and Ian Miller from Rotzinger PharmaPack. And today, we're going to learn a bit more about Rotzinger itself, Rotzinger PharmaPack, but also the pharmaceutical packaging market as it relates to the US and also what the differences are between the US and Europe. So first of all, Matthias, Ian, it's lovely to see you both. How are you?
Great, thank you.
Great, Ian. Great,
fantastic.
Thanks.
And Matthias, actually, the last time I saw you was in August at ACHIMA, where we did a live with Chaudhry interview from the booth. So how was ACHIMA, first of all?
Yes, you're right. ACHIMA was a very great event. So we met many people, many customers. We had a huge traffic on our booth. For sure, we had very nice projects to discuss. And all in all, it was a perfect show for us also to show the brand Rotzinger PharmaPack to all our customers, to the international customers. And yeah, we were very happy with the event.
Brilliant. Now, would you mind, before we start talking about obviously some of the pharmaceutical packaging trends, if you both could give me a quick overview of your own background, and if one of you could just give me a more detailed overview of Rotzinger. So Ian, do you want to just start then, tell me a little bit about yourself?
Yeah, sure. So I'm the sales director for Rotzinger PharmaPack. I've been in the pharmaceutical, medical device, and cosmetic packaging industry for the past 12 years. So I've touched upon drop-on-demand, piezoelectric printing, serialization, packaging in general, aseptic and non-aseptic filling. And I'm taking all of that expertise and really taking advantage of all that experience and utilizing it with Rotzinger, who has a lot of the accompaniments of my previous tenure. So it's a great little relationship we're starting here at Rotzinger PharmaPack in the United States.
Fantastic. And Matthias, a little bit about your own background, and also could you give me a quick overview of Rotzinger as well? Rotzinger PharmaPack, I should say.
Yes, for sure. So I started at Bosch 2010. So I'm in the packaging business and then more than 12 years now. And driving Rotzinger now from sales perspective to the whole journey. And the same as Ian, I have a huge knowledge in the packaging business, covering packaging machineries, track and trace, the different software architectures we are working with to make Industry 4.0 to a go live feature for our customers. And yeah, I'm happy to share a few more insights, what our capabilities are within Rotzinger PharmaPack. So for sure, we are specialized in packaging equipment, in packaging vials, syringes, cartridge, ampules, auto injectors. And also we can combine this with our track and trace solution to have a perfect fit for serialization and aggregation. And due to the demand of our customers, we can supply also complete turnkey solutions within our group capabilities. So we can supply complete lines with unscrambling machineries, with filling and capping machineries for pharma and cosmetics, and then link it to the complete secondary and end-of-line packaging equipment. And this is really the business area where we feel very comfortable, where we gain huge experience. And yeah, we are looking forward to meet you in US and also in Europe to show our resources and our know-how to you.
Fantastic. Well, let's talk about what some of the trends are around pharma packaging at the moment. So, Ian, why don't we talk first about the US? From your perspective, what are some of the trends that you have seen developing within the pharma packaging sector within North America?
Well, you know, the big conversation a lot of people are having is taking advantage of and extrapolating data from their packaging lines. The digital factory, Industry 4.0 is really the buzzwords. But what we're finding is that it is, in some instances, it's just a buzzword, and there really needs to be substance behind it. So with our experience with the fit and finish of our actual packaging machines that are obviously Swiss German made, and it comes with that reputation and the substance behind it, as I mentioned, we're adding that digital aspect to it. So you can really extrapolate data and really calculate OEE based upon real information, not just paper and instances where you're kind of making assumptions. This is real hard data that you can take from either your serialization platform, if you're running for DQSA or EUFMD, or Your process logic controls for the United States, we will meet the expectations if, for example, you're running Allen Bradley, which is a PLC that's fairly standard in the United States,
right,
or our standard platform, whatever you prefer. And then, of course, there's the expansions into visualization of product portfolio, actually identifying APIs. That's an interesting aspect of identifying product portfolios for counterfeiting, which I find to be quite interesting. And in general, because of the fact that costs of the industry are going up for employees, for example, in the United States, the $15 minimum wage, which may or may not sound very large in comparison to the European market. In the US, it's quite an expensive aspect once you add all the other costs associated with having an employee. So automation is starting to become more and more prevalent, which it should have been in the past, but because it's a regulated market, anything that you send into that packaging room really needs to be validated. So we bring together both the fit and finish and the precision of what you would expect from a Swiss-German manufacturer with the validation protocols and the support that you would expect from a turnkey supplier of our caliber. So those, not to go into further depths, but yeah, those are the general industrial trends that I would mention.
right. And Matthias, from your perspective, is that pretty much the same for Europe? Because obviously the regulations are pretty similar, but you have got different regulators in Europe. So is that the same that you see in Europe, or is it slightly different?
Yes, absolutely. I can fully underline the view from Ian for the US market and the trends he pointed out. In addition to this, we see a clear trend in the sustainable packaging area. The customer goes more and more to the direction of an all-paper packaging solution, which we for sure can cover with our cooperation with Faller. And we have nice packaging styles available for different solutions for vial syringes. Nevertheless, we see a clear direction in automation in Europe as well. And for sure, the digital topic, like we've seen 2 weeks ago on the Pharma Tract and on the Pharma MES in Berlin, is for sure a very interesting topic where we would like to be in a very good position. And with our portfolio, as Ian said, we have very nice features available where we would like to talk more in detail about.
Brilliant. Now, I know that you guys are going to be at a couple of shows before the end of the year. Now, one obviously in the States is Pack Expo, which is coming up very fast. It's this month, October the 23rd, 26th. And I know that Rotzinger PharmaPack is part of the main Rotzinger booth at Pack Expo. But what can, if people do come to Pack Expo to come and talk to you in, what can they expect to find out or learn more about coming to the booth in Chicago?
Well, the expectation with Rotzinger is a fairly new entity, at least in terms of their brand awareness, but we have a long history of and presence in North America. But the fact is, right now, North America's a secret to them, that we're not really known, but our product portfolio really brings us to the helm to be a preeminent supplier for packaging at very high speeds, whether that be vials, blisters, bottles, cartons, and then the end-of-line case packing and palletization, all with what you would expect with a 21st century packaging supplier, with all that back-end data collection and extrapolation of really what's happening in your packaging line at any given time. So my point being is that we can supply you with a lot of details. We have such a portfolio, it would be impossible for us to supply you with every single machine that goes to the show. But the best thing that I can supply you with is education, because again, we're not really known in this territory with Rotzinger because of the fact that we were known under a different name in the past. But our product is extremely well known, and you may not even know that you have our product on your floor at this given time. So I think it's just an education that really needs to be brought to the customer to supply them with the knowledge that they really need to have to know that this is a vendor of choice for your next URS, your next RFP project, because high speeds, 400 cartons a minute type applications, processing, syringe handling, aseptic fill finish. Again, to reiterate, pretty much anything that falls under your saleable units, bottle, carton, ampule, vial, syringe, handling, anything that falls under after the filling process in an aseptic environment, and an unscrambling process in a oral solid dose application or liquid filling for non-injectables. So really, it runs the bandwidth. And my general suggestion is, if you don't know, you should probably ask us, because 9 times out of 10, we can probably supply you with a solution that is better than what you're supplied with at the present moment. Again, with all the 21st century technology and higher speeds.
Right. Okay. So there you go. There's the invitation, people, to come and test Ian at the booth.
We challenge you to challenge us. Yeah.
And they're actually on booth S2392 in the South Building, but the address will be above the video, so you don't have to write it down, and you can find the team and Ian and the team there. And Matthias, I know you are going to be at CPHI with sharing a booth with Foller. So what can people expect to find if they come and see you guys at CPHI in November, which is only, the week after, I think, Pack Expo?
Yes, right. So the expectations, yes, you will see everything around packaging materials, what kind of pack styles we are able to supply you together with Foller. And really the benefit, the value is that these kind of pack styles you will see can be produced on our packaging lines. And yeah, in combination with this, we give you the whole package, from packaging consultancy till having an efficient production at your shop floor at the end.
Fine. And I'm going to be a bit of devil's advocate to both of you and say, obviously you've got great solutions, but what makes what you do different to what's already out there in the marketplace? Because obviously there is a lot of competition in this space. So what is unique about Rotzinger PharmaPack compared to other ones, from your perspective?
I'll take a hit at this, because we are, again, to reiterate, the expectations from the U.S. pharmaceutical market is very, 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 the fit and finish has to be very high end. It has to be provable, and it has to be implemented on a consistent basis, and it has to be done. Everything has to be done at the same way every time, and that is absolutely what can be performed by Rotzinger PharmaPack. And in that capacity, just to reiterate our willingness and entrepreneurial spirit, because to have the product but not the spirit is a little bit different. And we're a young, dynamic organization with a established product portfolio. So it really, the culture comes along with the portfolio, because that's not always the case. It's not thinking outside the box when you have 90% of a solution. We're willing to take that extra 10% to provide the customer with what exactly they need, rather than what we can supply them with off of the shelf. Right. So if we have 90% of a solution, we're willing to go to that extra nth degree to give that customer what they require, because it's value added for us, because the next time that it's requested, it's not it'll become an off the shelf item in the future.
Fine. And Matthias, anything to add to that?
No, Ian hit the point. So we are both looking forward to meet our customers and colleagues in Chicago, to serve them with our ideas, to consult, to give them the right ideas, to find a tailor-made solution for them out of our big portfolio and the technology we can serve.
Brilliant. Well, look, gentlemen, thank you very much for your time. Now, obviously, viewers, if you are in Chicago for Pack Expo, then, as we say, check out the Rotzinger PharmaPack booth, which is S2392 in the South Building. Or if you can't be that, but you're in Europe for CPHI, you can check out the Rotzinger PharmaPack booth with Foller at CPHI. I don't have the details, but I will put the stand number up above the video when I post this. If you can't make those, though, then you can obviously get in touch with them via LinkedIn and on their website. And again, the link for the website will be above the video. And next year, they will be at many, many shows, including Interfex and Interpack. So, gentlemen, I wish you a great time in Chicago, in the Windy City. I hope it's not too windy when you go in October, but it might well be given the time of year. But have a great show, and have a great CPHI worldwide as well. And hopefully I'll see you there, Matthias, because I will be in Frankfurt for that particular show. And hopefully catch up with you in the future as well. So there you go, viewers. If you'd like to know more, please check out the Rotzinger PharmaPack booth at Pack Expo and also at CPHI Worldwide. And if you can't do that, obviously get in touch with Ian or Matthias via LinkedIn. They're both on LinkedIn, or go through to the website as well. So thank you very much. And gentlemen, thank you very much for your time. It was lovely to see you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Richman.
And thank you, viewers. Until next time, as always, stay well and stay safe. Bye-bye.